Alright, so, as we can see here, we got a mission here. Our long war with England has allowed the King of England to establish himself in Aquitaine, independent of France. We must recover these territories that we have been surrendered from France. So, as you can see here, there's a bit of a, well, when you scroll out, you can see, oh, well, oh, that's not right. I should be able to see that. That's not right at all. That must be a bug. Normally, this shouldn't, yeah, I shouldn't be able to see that, but, this is a terra incognita. Means it hasn't been discovered yet. That's why some of the sea zones are, you know, grayed out. When you get stuff like this, it's just funny. Like, you know, they like, oh, there's something here, but we don't know what it is. So there's a fog of war. You got your terrain map mode, which allows for, if you're really into the whole terrain bonuses and like modifiers, you can use this. I don't really give a care. Rat's ass, whatever you want to call it. I like playing on political map mode because I can see everyone. Like, oh, okay, so this is owned by that person, that color, and that color. There's other ones like, you know, religion. So Catholic is yellow, so forth. Eventually, it's just going to turn like blue. And then you got Imperial map mode. This is the Holy Roman Empire. Trade. You got trade posts. The way these work is you set up a center of trade. I think I have my own right here. Yes, I do. Ile-de-France. I think that's how it's pronounced. So what I do is I have merchants here. It costs to send them, so I can send up to a total of 5. Right now I have 3, and there's a different chance. I have a 83% of actually landing a person in there. So if I was to put 3, I'd more than likely get monopoly. When you get a monopoly, you get, like, based each level, you get, like, a certain amount of value. So, blue indicates everyone who's contributing to that center of trade. So, Castile and all these other people are contributing. I don't know who. Yeah, there we go. So, Burgundy has their own center of trade, which is actually hurting me. So, I'm going to have to take them away. These lines, I do believe they're, that's a, if I'm mistaken, that's a trade republic, and they have, or sorry, merchant republic, and they have like a special, what's it called? Trade rights. So these people are like paying, or I don't really recall. This game is pretty old. It's about like 2008, 2007, give or take. They're actually in the mix of making number 4. So, and the trade system is going to be very, like, improved very much so compared to this. This one's a little wonky. Diplomacy. So, if I go to diplomacy, I can see I got cores. So, that's a way of declaring war and certain war score. So, thing to keep an eye on. Region. Different, well, yeah. Culture. You know, I got the French, Brittany. So, that's a form of Celtic. You know, the bright yellow is like Welsh, Celtic, Irish, Celtic, Iberian. So you got Castile or Catalan, Portuguese, so forth. Spheres, sphere of influence. That's it helps improve how many diplomats I think and magistrates, whatever. They're like bureaucrats. That's all they are, really. Revolt risk, how often rebels will form, so forth. So if you got like a high revolt risk, you're gonna want to put like armies down on there, and yeah. There it is. I was wondering what that was. Colonial map mode. So yeah, these guys can't really colonize anything. I can. So it's green, that's the best way to tell where you can colonize. Economy. So yeah, these guys are, yeah. let's continue here. So, I need advisors. I'm actually pretty low on the overall standpoint of the game. I don't really have infamy. Could come in handy. Just a second. Alright guys, I'm back. Yeah, these are your advisors. You can buy them. Or buy them with like quotations. These are where you can recruit them. They have different bonuses that they can add. You can only recruit 3 at a time. They cost steady income, so when you hire them, they're gonna they got a salary, so you gotta pay them. They got different things, so like a high judge, he'll reduce your national revolt risk, which is pretty good for certain things. Marshal, not so much. If you got like a lot of heresy or you're conquering heretics or heathens, you're gonna want a theologian. He's gonna help increase your missionaries' chance of converting that province. And this guy reduces your inflation. I think I turned inflation off, so for the time being, he's not very good. So this is my my budget. These are I can invest money, I believe, monthly into different technologies, and when they complete, again, another level. And each level gives me different things. So like right now for government at level 6 or level 5, I think it's level 5, I can have another idea and build churches. And then each level gives me like, yeah, I can build an embassy, so forth. Stability, you can have there's 7 different ranks. There's -3 and +3, and obviously when you're in a negative, you're gonna have negative modifiers, so you're not gonna make as much money. Investments are gonna cost a lot. There's gonna be revolt risk, so forth. Same with positive, you're gonna make more money, that kind of thing. You can you gotta do missionary maintenance and colonial maintenance. So if you want your missionaries to be at 100% for conversion, you got to pay them. Same with the colonies. If you want them to sustain themselves, you got to do that. Treasury, it's that's my treasury right here. Right now I'm making I got a balance of -3. I'm making a total of 23.4 ducats. That's ducats. So instead of so I got no money going into my treasury, and it's all going into investments, which is pretty terrible actually. I'm gonna invest almost all my shit into stability and yeah. So it tells you how much minting you can get. Yeah, I think I did turn off inflation. There we go. As your technology increases, you can actually change what type of infantry or infantry, cavalry, and artillery units you produce as like technology gets better and better. So instead of having like, let's say, medieval infantry, let's say in the 1700s, I can build musket men or whatever they're called. You can still build those guys, but they're going to be really, really bad. Here are my different events, or yeah, I think these are events. Yeah, those aren't very I like to go for quality most of the time. I think they changed it recently where you have very low manpower now. Reason being is quality. Well, as you can see, you get lower manpower. Infantry costs more, but they do more damage and they actually stay in battle longer over quantity. So they're not going to stay in battle very long. They reinforce very quickly, which is pretty good if you're fighting very intense battles. But for France, I can't really. For most landlocked nations, you want to go